Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans. Happy weekend to you, or thank God it's Friday. I hope you are good. Oh yes, we have come again to tell you that there's palpable tension in the north. They say if this referendum is conducted openly, that they will not win. Because Nigeria wana apache, leaky, and people are tired of suffering, like this kind of suffering that you don't even know the end or no hope. No gleam of light, like no ray of light of hope at all. People are becoming hopeless. And that is why they are holding everybody by force, like we have already rubbished the nation, so all of us will die here. We say Laila will not go die. That is what our Prime Minister has said. Lie, whatever it will cost to declare Biafra and defend it. He said he would do it. He said he would do it, and everybody is saying we would do it. But let's not cut liver. Let's not cut liver, because Biafra, December is coming. Nobody should cut liver. We must declare it and face the dance. And they too, their head can roll. Nobody say anything. Anybody that will stand in the way of this freedom, that person should know that is an enemy of this great multitude of people of Biafra. We are multitude, I tell you the truth. All right, now let's listen to Woto from our brother. Over to you, brother.
The Arewa youths are confused. The presidency is confused. The military is confused. They do not know what to do, including the Senate. Everywhere in Abagaragara. The Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, through their spokesperson or their chairman, Yerima Shetima, has spoken. And because I don't want to talk too much, I just want to go straight and read the news in details. As you can see, I will be reading from the Daily Post Nigeria. According to their title, they said, Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB can't win referendum. Igbos prefer Nigeria, Arewa youths. You can see the date is actually published this very evening, June 26, 2024. So it is a breaking news indeed. Now, according to them, the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, has declared that the Nnamdi Kanu-led indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, will lose if a referendum to decide Biafra is conducted. Now, let me first of all correct them. They know exactly what is going on. In case you think they are fools, they are not fools. They are not fools. They understand everything, including the Almajiri leader himself, Yerima Shetima. They understand. They know very well that Biafrans have already voted yes for Biafra exit from the zoo, because they are watching everything. Nobody follows the Biafra, activities more than the Northern Zoological Republic. Nobody, not even our own Biafran people, can compare with the way the North is following what is going on in Biafra, because they have more interest in Biafra land than our own people. Because of what? All their oil investment, or is it investment actually? All the oil wells that they stole are all located in Biafra land. All of them from 1 to 100, from A to Z, they are all here in Biafra land. So they are more concerned about Biafra than even us fighting for it. I'm telling you the truth. So they know that over 40 million Biafrans have already voted. And here they come with propaganda and pretense. They tell you, they say that the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, has declared that the Nnamdi Kanu-led indigenous people of Biafra will lose if. Did you get that? If. Look at it. If a referendum to decide Biafra is conducted. Who told you that we have not conducted referendum? Now, as if that is not enough, let's continue. The AYCF National President, Yerima Shetima, explained that most Igbos prefer to remain as Nigerians rather than secede to form the sovereign state of Biafra. You see, Yerima Shetima, the Almajiri leader of the North, who is deceiving you, who is feeding you with all this buncon, all these cock and bull stories, who is feeding you. Do not allow that idiot called Okechukwu Isiguzoro to keep on deceiving you, because I know you both are best of friends. I remember when he visited you in 2022, before the so-called the useless presidential election of Peter Obi and the Tinubu. I remember vividly. So don't allow him to deceive you. Do not even allow all the Igbo politicians to deceive you, because these people, including the entire members of Ohaneze Ndioshin, are just 1% out of 100% of the Igbo nation, talk less of Biafra at large. Haven't you seen the videos where Biafrans are voting massively from the place you call South South? Haven't you seen the videos? If you haven't seen the videos, I want to tell you to go and watch it from our platforms, or you can go straight without stress. Go straight there to the account, the official X handle of His Excellency Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Go there and you are going to see it. Now, they said, speaking with the Daily Post, Shetima criticized the Biafra agitation, claiming it has been taken over by criminal elements. Those criminal elements, they usually tell you, are the people who are standing strong today. The DOS Nigeria West Africa Limited is no longer it's not criminal element as it stands today, because you heard it from Soludo. Soludo said that they have sat down and dialogue with DOS. They have agreed to work together. They are now working together. Then he went on to say that those who said that they cannot negotiate with the government and governors are criminals. And then he said that one in Finland, Simon Ekpa, he mentioned his name. There's also another man, a highly rated chief among the Igbo politicians, who was interviewed on Channel's television, or was it Channel or AIT, somewhere among them. And he said that they tried to reach out Simon Ekpa, and the person they got said that Simon Ekpa said that he's not dialoguing with anybody. His only interest is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra restoration. Now, Soludo said because of that he is a criminal. That if you say you cannot negotiate with the government or the governors, then we will label you a criminal. That is what, whenever you hear them say has been hijacked, that claiming it has been taken over or hijacked by criminal elements, the people they are calling these criminal elements are those who refuse to take bribe and said, we stand for Biafra. They are the ones referred as criminal elements. And they think whenever they mention this word criminal elements, then we'll start panicking. We'll say, oh, we know the fight again because we have been tackled. No! Call us all sorts of names. Call us all manner of names. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. At the end of the day, Biafra will leave the zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, and there is nothing you can do about it, because once your soldiers failed, once your army failed, you all have failed. Because I'm very, very certain Yerima Shetima cannot carry AK-47 and land to Onitsha in order to fight alongside the Zoo army. It doesn't happen. He cannot come to Osumohu. He cannot come to Osihitokwa. He can't. He cannot come to Okija. He cannot come to Ihiala. He cannot go to Aba with AK-47 to fight. It doesn't happen. They will sit there in Abuja ranting and carrying out propaganda, allowing the zombie Janjaweed, the military uniform, to buy and rush to their ancestors as soon as possible in Biafra land. Nonsense. Mad people everywhere. Now, they said he, however, acknowledged that some Igbos are agitating for fairness, equity, and justice. We don't care. We don't care. There's no need to acknowledge for us. We don't want you to acknowledge for us. Whether fairness, equity, or justice, we don't care. Allow us to do our own thing. By the time we leave the zoo, fairness, equity, and justice will be restored. But inside the zoo, it can never, ever happen, no matter how Peter Obi agitates. Now, according to Shetima, as a Nigerian, he said, as a Nigerian, I know that IPOB can't win a referendum today because an average Igbo man wants to remain a Nigerian. Mad people everywhere. And he's watching all the activities. He has seen how Biafrans have all voted en masse and keep on voting till today. He's seen everything. They are panicking. Everywhere now, they are panicking. The zoo has collapsed in our own eyes. Now, they say all they are demanding is justice, equity, and fair play. From who? If there is a referendum within the Southeast, I'm sure they will lose because the majority of Igbos want to be Nigerians, apart from a few individuals who are agitating for reasons best known to them. I won't tell you that most Igbos believe in the agitation, but out of fear, they won't speak out. They are scared. They are afraid of certain people. They are afraid of who? Yerima Shetima, the Almajiri leader of the North. They are afraid of who? They are afraid of nothing. Absolutely nothing. They are afraid of nothing. Everybody, as far as Biafra is concerned today, everybody from Biafra land, including those from the southeast and those from the south-south, all of them want freedom from the Zoological Republic. Even by extension to the Middle Belt. The Middle Beltans also want freedom. It's just that they haven't been able to gather the morale to come out in full, with full force, to demand for their freedom. By extension, the Middle Beltans also want to secede, if that's what you choose to call it, to secede from the damnable Zoological Republic. Yes. Now they continued, I can tell you that if there is a referendum today, the Biafran voice will be heard, but the majority will have their way at the end of the day. Of course, I believe you. The majority will have their way at the end of the day. And let me blow your mind. Let me bust your bubbles. The majority that you are talking about are the people who have already voted yes to leave the zoo. They are the majority. They are the majority. We have the record already. It's with us. So the majority will still, have their way, which is yes vote. Other than no. Let me tell you, if there is a referendum by the zoo, we are already conducting our own referendum. So I don't believe that we still need any referendum from the zoo. But if the zoo decide tomorrow to conduct a referendum, you will not even have up to 1% that will vote no to Biafra exit. You won't have up to 1%. There's nothing like that. Because even some of these Ohanes and Dioshi, they would like to go and write their name in the good books by voting yes publicly. I'm telling you, by voting yes publicly, they would like to do that. At least to write their names in the good book of Biafra. Mad people everywhere. They said, Kanu, who is currently leading the agitation for Biafra, has been detained by the Department of State Services, DSS, since his kidnap in Kenya and subsequently renditioned to Nigeria in June 2021. Despite courts granting him bail, the Nigeria government has refused to release the IPOB leader. While detained, Kanu has cautioned against violence and general insecurity in the southeast. My people, you have seen it. I don't want to analyze further. I don't want to say anything, but I'm coming.
Wow, that's good. Thank you very much. Yes, this is a well analyzed news, very analytical. I love this, my brother, too much. You understand? We must win. It is about courage. It's about mindset. If your mindset is that we'll win, we will win, because I know. And they are born and win victory. Is it that you win or you lose? And hence we have taken that win and victory. They will lose. Naturally, that's how it is. Make up your mind. As our Prime Minister have made up his mind, here we go. Biafra will be declared. And we will have freedom once and for all. And that will be for our forthcoming generation. Oh, wow. They will truly appreciate us if we do. So let's do it now and forget about it. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless you all.